Here he goes into the wave zone, paddling for his life. Let's watch how he does this. He's got quite a swell coming in behind him. He might be advised to wait. What's his plan? He would not be familiar with this down in Melbourne. Well played. Managed to avoid that little set and find the sand with his toes. He's not out of trouble yet. He's holding his foil up away from his wing. Pretty gnarly conditions. That's a great shot of his foil. You can really see the shape and nature of that. Going to assist. That's Liz Wardley, always helpful. Liz is a very experienced sailor, offshore racer. Skippers a yacht in the Volvo Ocean Racing in Europe. She's a wing foil instructor, kite instructor from Bundaberg region, Central Queensland.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Congratulations, Lockie. Well done. That's great work. Well done. 5 bullets. Got to be happy with that.
Yeah, stoked. It was getting tricky towards the end. The breeze was dropping out a bit, and yeah, the start sort of was right. Well, we probably had 150 metres to the shark net, and you really had to be tossing in your manoeuvres in the last 3 minutes before the start. So yeah, it's good.
That's good. You got some really good starts straight into the start line at speed, especially on that last race. We had really good vision from the drone.
Oh, beautiful.
And,
Can't wait to watch it back.
It looked really good. Yeah, there was. You seem to have a really clear speed advantage over the others, and I didn't want to subtract from your skills, but do you think that foil you're using is quick?
Absolutely. Like I spent sort of most of my time on mid aspect, sort of low aspect foils, and then jumping onto this high aspect Eagle 790. It flies like. I hope we get an opportunity to do some upwind racing as well, because it just comes into its own even further in those sort of conditions. But yeah, it's definitely quick.
And how does it glide through the lulls? Being high aspect, sometimes that's more of a challenge.
It's beautiful. It's got so much glide. The main thing that was really surprising for me, like I jumped off the 840 F1 foil, and that was mid aspect, and then jumping onto this high aspect, it just glides through the lulls really nicely, and it still has carve, which is really surprising. So yeah, it's a weapon for sure. Definitely helped me today.
Very good. And you're on the Strike V2. That seemed pretty quick.
So I got the 5.5 V2, and then today I was actually on the 7 meter CWC. So decent sized wing. You got to have the arms to hang off it, and I'm glad we sort of knocked off at 5 races. It would have been a bit of a lactic burn to do 6, 7 or 8. So
yeah, very good. You seem to have a fairly consistent speed advantage over everybody else, but I noticed, I don't think you fell off or dropped a tack or a jibe or anything, did you?
Yeah, most of my training's sort of I push the limits in training and fall off a bunch then, and just try to keep it at sort of 90% in the racing, because you're not winning races if you're falling off.
Yeah, absolutely. Get around the course. Yeah. And how was it paddling in through that shore break? I looked pretty nervous from here.
I don't know if you guys saw me come in and get dumped on, but it's my first time ever in waves, so a little bit nervous going out, and that went pretty smoothly, but the approach back to the beach could have gone a lot better.
Yeah, nice. Let's take a look at the results now. They've come through, so we're going to cut across to the camera here. So there you are. No, where are you? Am I in the wrong? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. It's on the top.
There we go. All divisions. So Lockie White, 1-1-1-1-1. Well done.
Cheers.
And total 5 points.
Yeah, not a bad way to start the first day of racing.
And who looks to me like Tyson Forrest got second. Well done.
Yeah. First junior.
And the first junior. Congratulations.
Yeah, he did really well in the river racing yesterday. He was giving me a massive run for my money. We sort of had a 1-2 and a 2-1. So
yeah, it was good to watch. And you had a clear speed advantage, but he seemed to be able to get through the big holes in the river a little bit better. And a couple of times he overtook you.
Absolutely, yeah. Like I think I was missing a good 300, 400 square centimetres on him. So. And maybe a few kilos as well. I'm not super light. So.
And Tana takes out third. Well done, Tana. So, yeah, really good racing here today. And now the guys are out there having a bit of fun, just playing around. They're they don't want to come in. They obviously didn't have a 7-metre wing and getting that lactic burn. But there's some good wave riding happening out there now. There's some good examples. There's Rowan Creed, just having a bit of a ride on a wave, drops his kite into neutral. That looks like Lincoln Jews as well on the SIC wing. He's a very experienced sailor as well. Some of these guys haven't done a lot of wing four racing, but they have done a lot of wing four wave riding, and for some of them I think it would have been a bit hard to look at all these waves going past and not want to ride them while they're waiting for a start boat to get its flags up.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It's thanks for coming back in here straight in while you're still catching your breath from racing and straight into the commentary.
Yeah, no stress. It's it's just been a really great sport over the last couple of years. So I came from a sailing background, did a lot of catamaran sailing and that sort of thing, and it's just good to try out a board sport and be on foil as well, because I did a lot of foiling sailing. So
very good.
Super cool.
What sort of foiling sailing were you in? The cats or the moths? Or
the cats. So I did a bit of A-class sailing and then jumped on the Olympic class, the NACRA 17 for a bit. We did sort of 2-3 years with the Aussie team, going to different events around the world and having a bit of fun on that. So yeah.
We could see quite clearly from the drone footage that you've done a few racing starts in your time. That was really good to watch.
Yeah, for sure. The old time on distance. It's definitely an art, not a science.
And tomorrow we've got a similar forecast, I believe. We can take a look at that now, but I'll refresh this in case they've updated it, and bring that in for you now. Mooloolaba down here, lighter winds tomorrow from about 10 o'clock. We'll get these same direction, southeast, and not so much rain again, so it should be good. The wave forecast, reducing wave period down to 9 seconds, slightly smaller swell, so that should be really interesting. With a bit of luck we can get the kite foils out and the start boats and put on another show. I wonder if let's have a quick look at these other forecasts. Yeah, they're all saying pretty much the same thing, so that's a solid forecast. It's 10 to 15 knots. That is perfect for foiling, foil racing. Probably the expression session tomorrow may not happen in those light winds, but we'll just wait and see what the event committee decide to do tomorrow. Really good stuff. Everybody's breathed a big sigh of relief after we got three events, 3 races in. Everybody had a little clapping moment, and then it was good to see you coming in on the beach and getting a round of applause. Well done out there, 5 bullets.
Cheers. Yeah, no, it's a great environment down here, and I definitely encourage anyone to come down if they're nearby. We should have hopefully a good show tomorrow again, and lots of fun.
Thanks, Lockie.
No worries. All right, cheers. See ya.
Okay. We might just film a little bit of the impromptu expression session the guys are doing out there now. Looks like the jet skis are going around, rounding people up, telling them that they need to probably come in for the next instructions from the event committee, the race officers. They've got to negotiate that shore break. There's somebody waiting just to get through. Is that Gavin? Get through the shore break. It's interesting how fast he's drifting. That's quite a current circling around in the bay. Definitely racing's over. The start boat's bringing the buoys in. Competitors are coming in. There goes the race committee. They're going to have to negotiate the bar, come into the harbour, and we'll see what happens there. Lockie having a bit of a swim. There's our scene. Congratulations, everybody. Once again, another shout out to our sponsors, Sunshine Coast. Visit Sunshine Coast and the council. Thanks very much for helping us out. There's Old Woman Island in the background. That shot, beautiful spot on the Sunshine Coast. A couple 100 metres offshore, and fantastic snorkeling. Be really good surfing out there at the moment. There's Aaron. Doesn't want to come in. Aaron's a local boy, he ex-motocross rider, come across to the water sports. He's regularly seen at Lake Wyber in the north of the Sunshine Coast, another fantastic spot for kiting, winging, foiling. Really good spot up there at Lake Wyber near Peregian. He's out there on the lake, and I heard yesterday that he had not been out in the waves before, which is hard to believe, the skills that he's showing. Here he goes on a wave. He'll probably drop his wing in a second and put it into neutral. Oh no, he needs a little bit more wave power before he's going to let the wind go. Very good. And our jet ski riders, safety support, really good stuff. Yeah, thanks again to the Sunshine Coast Council and Visit Sunshine Coast for helping us put this event on. Waydo Electric Foils in Noosa. He's been zipping around out there, showing us what can be done with an electric foil. We've also got Kite Thrills, Queensland's longest running kite surfing centre. We're also doing foiling, wing foiling, and heavily oriented towards teaching people how to do this stuff. We love to share the stoke, seeing other people progress, seeing them have their fun moments, and being a part of that. What a job. I'd like to also say thanks to the equipment brand F1 Australia, bringing in that fantastic equipment from Europe, from France. Clearly shining today in the skillful hands of Lockie White. And big thank you also to Forward Whip Protective Equipment for foil racing and foil sports. I'm going to play a little promo video now from the Sunshine Coast Council. Fantastic stuff. Thanks, Sunshine Coast Council. That wide angle shot off our tripod really shows you what the weather's like today. Low clouds, swell, beautiful beach conditions. You can see the Bay of Mooloolaba. That flag in the foreground that Lockie's wing is tied to. It's directly in front of the headland at Alexandra Headland. Good view of it there. That's going to be the spectator venue for the Olympics. So the racing will be straight out there, middle of screen. Those buildings in the far distance, those high-rise, that's Maroochydore. And there goes a fishing boat. Recreational fisherman seeing what he can catch out there. Got fantastic deepwater fishing here at Sunshine Coast. But we're going to wrap it up now for the Sunny Coast Foil Festival Day 2. We've done some wing foil racing and the wind's dropped a little bit. We probably won't get another expression session in for the wing foiling. Just like to say thank you to Mooloolaba Yacht Club, Sunshine Coast Kite Racing, Kiteboarding Australia, Wadu Noosa, Forward Whip, F1 Australia and Kite Thrills for supporting this event and making it happen. Thanks to you guys for watching the live stream. Like and subscribe down below. And thanks to all our volunteers, competitors, athletes and viewers. See you tomorrow. Same time, 11:30.